Good morning, America. This is me, Adam, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a 4th of July watermelon. For this, I will be needing the help of my assistant, Mercedes, who you'll meet shortly. But first, let me introduce you to the tools I'll be using. First, I've got a knife. It's the big one from the knife block that you'll see over my shoulder. You can get it pretty much at any store. It's sharp. Don't put your fingers under it and apply pressure because that's not good. Next, I've got a watermelon that I picked out myself. The way I pick out a watermelon is I walk up to the bin and I usually have a moment. I just stare at it, then I reach in, I cradle one. If it's not right, I cradle until I feel right. And when I find the right one, I pick it up, put it in my basket, and it's meant to be. Also, I have a cutting board that allows me to capture the juices. That's Mercedes in the background. She must have gotten hungry. She gets snacky. So this cutting board allows me to capture the juices of the watermelon because Mercedes back there gets a little bit frustrated with me when I get the counter too sticky. Finally, one point I want to bring up. You'll notice I've already removed the stem of the watermelon, which came attached at the end. And there's a simple reason why I do that. It's because I don't like to know that this came from Mother Earth. I prefer processed foods. And anytime I see something that reminds me that it was from nature, I feel uncomfortable, and usually I can't enjoy the snack. So for that reason, I've removed the stem. Makes me a little sick even to hold it in my hand, I'm not gonna lie. But I got a towel on my shoulder, so. All right, we're gonna get started. For that, I'm gonna take off my 4th of July glasses and put on my real glasses so I can see what I'm doing. All right, now let's get cutting. So, what I like to do first is make an aggressive swipe motion like this. Piece of cake, right? Swing it around, let's get the other end. Not bad, right? Now, you'll notice I've positioned a trash can right next to me so you can drop those in. Mercedes likes it when I make the watermelon find its way to the trash. Mercedes, I think this is a good moment for you to come introduce yourself. Everyone, meet the lovely Mercedes. How are you today?
Fine.
If you can't understand her, it's because she's from Memphis, so there's a little bit of an accent issue going on there. But Mercedes has been helping me cut watermelons for, I don't know,
2 plus 3 years.
2 plus 3 years. So we've been at it for a while. 5 years. We'll round up.
2 plus 3.
Yeah. Oh, 2 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 years. That's awkward. So Mercedes, the first thing I want you to do is come close, and I want you to just move in, just like that. And we're just going to cut together. Everyone, this is what you should do.
Oh, you're hurting me.
Downward motion. Okay, now we're good.
Stop.
Okay, so that's Mercedes, everybody. Wait, you're not done. I need to come back here. So, when you're cutting, if you take a slice like this, bam, bam, okay? But what I want to show you something not to do, so come on over here. So if you take a knife like this and you go, ah!
I'm so loud.
You never scream.
Smoker's
You
fault.
never scream. Never scream when you're cutting a watermelon. It scares people, okay? Was that scary?
Yes.
She needs a towel, it was so scary. Ah! Now, what's really dangerous about what Mercedes is doing is you'll notice as I back away from things, I'm wearing my jean shorts for 4th of July. You'll notice they're the good kind because my pockets hang out. So, you shouldn't whip anybody with a towel when he's cutting watermelon, especially when it's one as good as this. So I usually roll my watermelon off to the side, and what I'm going to do is demonstrate. I'll cut the edges like so. I'm going to start moving here because I'm sure at home you're trying to keep up with me, and I don't want you to. I want you to think that I'm much better at this than you'll ever be. I don't know, it's kind of an insecurity thing, I guess. I don't want to be replaced, you know? So I go in basic lines like this. By the way, I did wash my hands. A piece just hit the floor. Let me get that real quick. I didn't want it anyway. So, yeah, I washed my hands, and so this stuff is totally good if you're coming over today to share this melon with us. It's totally safe. So I'm putting the melon in the bag now, and I'm going to take another slice. Mercedes, is there anything you'd like to share with our audience before we wrap this up? I think we've pretty much, you get the point. You just continue to do this, and I like to put it in gallon baggies so you can throw it in a cooler and have your friends at the pool snack on it as they're becoming dehydrated. It's just kind of how I roll. Any final thoughts, Mercedes, before we go off air? Come on around so that folks at home can see you.
It's a good looking melon.
Thank you.
Why'd you look at my chest when I said that?
Look at your coffee. See if you need a refill.
I'm gonna have a sample.
Yeah.
Do you eat the seeds?
Go ahead and take it all down.
But if you have Crohn's,
If you have,
you don't eat the seeds.
yeah, we have a dear friend. We'll call him Ancrew, just to kind of protect his identity. Ancrew Tafer. He has Crohn's, and we love him dearly, but we always have to make sure he's not eating seeds. So this one's for you, Andrew Crafer. And we'll edit
We'll
that
bleep it out.
post-production. All right, we're out. Howard's out. That's delicious. Really.